Hello all, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, The Manipulator from 1971. It's the 33rd film in the 50 Driving Movie Classics collection. It's directed by Yabo Lubonsky and stars Mickey Rooney and Luana Anders. Interestingly enough, this film was released theatrically the very same year as the film which precedes it in the collection, Legacy of Blood, which we talked about the last time we talked about a 50 Driving Movie Classics collection film. Okay, I lied. There was nothing interesting about that tidbit. I'm just really grasping at straws as far as what to say about this film because I don't quite know what to say about this film. I guess I can start by saying that even though it's only 95 minutes, that is a very sneaky runtime because it feels twice that at least. I can't tell you how many times I kept bringing up my 4K DVD player's timeline feature because this film just refused to get going. It was awful. Mickey Rooney stars as B.J. Lang, an insane man who has taken a woman named Carlotta captive to have her perform as Roxanne in his interpretation of the tale of Cyrano de Bergerac. Only problem is there are no cameras and no audience, other than the one in his mind, I guess. Like I said, he's an insane man and they use that to cover a lot of bases in this bloated mess. Actually, being able to suss out that he was trying to get her to perform a number of scenes from the tale of Cyrano de Bergerac was probably the worst thing this film had going for it, because my mind, desperately looking for something entertaining, remembered the adaptation of Cyrano from a few years ago where Peter Dinklage played the titular character. And then, even though I was watching The Manipulator, all my mind was thinking about was that adaptation of Cyrano and how it not only was far superior to the experience I was having presently, but how I genuinely liked that film. Then I started thinking about how if I like that film so much, why do I not own it so I can review it? So then I went to Amazon on my phone and put the film in my shopping cart so I can order it later. And now you're caught up to where we are. 2021 Cyrano was an excellent film, and 1971's The Manipulator is awful. It's also a waste of a perfectly good slasher movie title, and speaking of titles, this also goes by the title of B.J. Lang Presents, which is also a waste of a good title because it refers to the movie being the result of the events in Mickey Rooney's character's mind as he directs everything going on in the room, which is the only location of the film. Everything about this film sucks, and so I'm giving The Manipulator an F-. And tomorrow we watch a biopic that I found super interesting when I caught it in theaters, The Current War. That's tomorrow. See y'all then.